We're seeing some drivers risking the roads and trying to get through the flooding in Tampa.
And they're canoeing, they're riding their bikes. We're just going to go out to Matt McClellan. He is live along Westshore Boulevard now. And what are we seeing here, Matt?
Okay, I'm out of the camera so you can look at this live. They're going to move in just a second. But what you're seeing is Tampa police, right, up front, towing a TECO lineman's truck. So what you had was TECO, a crew from Tampa Electric, out in this residential area, which I'll get Emily to show you in just a second. But this is Westshore Boulevard in Beta Bay. Of course, Westshore notorious for flooding. So you had a TECO lineman out on Beta Bay trying to restore power to one of these homes or a whole group of them, and getting stuck in floodwater. So now Tampa police lending a helping hand and towing away the Tampa Electric linemen. So that's what we've been looking at, and I think that kind of maybe is just a little illustration of what we're dealing with here. Even the professionals sometimes get into hairy situations, and this has been very unpredictable. I don't want to say unpredictable, but has been kind of just a grab bag, right? A lot of different moving parts to this. You've got the linemen trying to make sure everybody has power. You've got Tampa Fire Rescue trying to make sure nobody is drowning or stranded or whatever. And police also all part of that response. So sometimes they got to help each other out. Another thing we've noticed here on Westshore, before I show you Westshore, let me take you back one more time to Beta Bay. You see folks standing out in their front yards, kind of just surveying the aftermath of this thing, this hurricane that didn't directly hit Tampa Bay, but did leave a lot of damage. There is debris all over the place here. There is floodwater in people's yards. These, of course, multi-million-dollar homes, not to mention the smaller, more modest homes to our south of Gandy. We're going to try to get to those in just a minute, later this morning, I should say. But it's a lot of flooding, and the road has been very, very hard to get down. If I can bring us maybe back to Westshore for a second, the entire southbound lanes on Westshore, the entire southbound lane, singular, has been covered in water. This looks like a swamp. So this is what we're seeing on Westshore. If you live in this area, if you live in Tampa or use Westshore, you know this tends to happen with any thunderstorm or heavy rain. But not quite on this level. So folks are having to get over to those to the northbound lane to stay clear of hydroplaning. And in fact, right in front of Emily's camera, you're looking at somebody towing away a driver. I was talking to a husband and wife sitting there in their Ford pickup. He had to come and wait with her while she got a tow. And she was able, fortunately, Jen, to, kind of pull off and avoid catastrophic, being stranded or stuck or something similar, but she did stall out, and that's what you have. When the water gets to a certain level, it can flood engines and cause a lot of headache for drivers. So it's all smiles. These guys getting the job done. They knew today would be like this. I'm guessing we're also going to see a lot of roofers out and other repair folks over the next 24 hours, 48 hours. So I don't want to say the cleanup is beginning, but it's just people kind of getting stuck in the floodwater and just dealing with a mess. So this is what we're seeing on Westshore. It took us a long time to get down here just because of how backed up the traffic is, and this is obviously one of the main north-south thoroughfares in South Tampa. So we're going to keep making our way down south on Westshore and see how far south we can get. I saw some photos on Facebook of a woman's home in the south of Gandy area. It looked really, really bad. I'm not sure how many other folks have their yards flooded up to their front door. But we're going to try and see how close we can get to that and just talk to those folks, hopefully, and see how they're doing. So it is a mess. It's a mess.
It is.
Wow. All right, Matt McClellan, live for us this morning. He really has been all over South Tampa.